Okay. Hopefully this, works. The TARDIS is fixed. Yes, indeed. Okay, I'm gonna be working on my, oh, wait. Hi, guys. Hello. I'm gonna be working on my iPad today, because I work on my iPad more of the time, with illustration these days, so I'm gonna switch over to that. It was kind of a last minute decision, that I made, so I also don't have an overlay for that, and I'm hoping that this captured properly. Let's see, because my iPad capture turned off while I was in the other room, so hopefully it's still doing its thing the right way. Sort of. Hold on. You guys are gonna watch me do some behind the scenes magic real quick. I'm just gonna crop this and make it a little bit bigger. I kind of want to make a overlay for this, because I want to be able to do more iPad streams, but I didn't have I didn't know I was gonna do this today, so I didn't spend the time to make one. But next time we'll do it. There we go. Yeah. All right. So I have my sketchy sketch here, and I'm just gonna go through. I kind of do have to mess with the layers a little bit, because you can see on the side here, it's like really, kind of different, because we're in Fresco and not Photoshop, so I'm gonna snatch some things up, select multiple, and group that. Okay, and I've got my background and the foreground, and I think everything else. Let me select this. I'm just gonna group all of that together, so now I can just only see this, and I'll be able to hide these things, yes, as I do that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and merge these. Merge layers, and then I'm gonna do some little cleanups if I can. Erase with brush. Oh, it's not letting me. Let me turn that off. There we go. Much cleaner. Much cleaner. He's so fancy. All right, I'm gonna do. Hey, what's up, Sarah? I'm gonna do a little bit of outfit design here, and then we're gonna start putting in like some Star Destroyers and stuff. Yeah, it's good to see you, Sarah. Thanks for popping in, and you as well, Cody and Lady and Doctor Who. It's good to see you guys. I want to do. I have a folder of reference. I want to do kind of a dark uniform for him. Let me type in real quick into my pins. Chiss, ascendancy. No, you know what? We're gonna do. I thought I was gonna do younger Thrawn and put him in the thing, but we're gonna do younger Thrawn in the Grand Admiral's uniform because I just like it better. It's just a great. It's just a great outfit. I like it. I like it a lot. So we're gonna do some. We're gonna change this up a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna select. I'm gonna select this. And we are going to cut selection and paste selection, and then I'm gonna turn the opacity down on this and do a little bit of sketchy sketch. Let me grab. I think we're gonna grab hard pastel. Hard pastel works. I'm gonna grab hard pastel, and I'm gonna just. No, not hard pastel. That's a little too hard. Goes a little too hard, you know. Let me do sampled brush. I do like sampled brush. Yeah, it's a little softer. Sketchy sketch. Yeah, you know. the professional term for sketching. Okay. And we're gonna do his broad shoulders. I'm okay, but I've got a bit of a cold this weekend. I'm going to get some tea and probably lurk for most of the stream, but glad to see the progress on the piece so far. Oh, thank you so much. And I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling so good. That sucks. Just chillax, and hang out. Best thing for it, really, is listening to me talk shit. That's... I can't confirm it, but that's just what I think. You know? In my personal opinion. I think that shoulder's a little too crazy. A little too crazy, but we're gonna... I feel like, you know, this is another one of those moments where, like, if I sketch around wild enough, eventually the thing happens. We're gonna have to go up on his collar a little more. No, maybe I will do Ascendancy. Because it would be cool. Okay. Ascendancy it is. Let me get this silhouette in here, right? Because the Grand Admiral's uniform is like white with the gold epaulets. Like the pauldron thingies. Little baby pauldrons. And it's really cool. It's just... I would love to be able to, like, put this piece in my portfolio as something that is, like a canon imagining, you know, with some accuracy to it. So, like, what if Star Wars people see it and they're like, oh, damn, what a nice piece of canon illustration that we should ask her if she can do for us officially. You know? So I should make it canon. Why don't we reach out to this person, to this nerd, and ask her to make us one? That would be a great idea. So is Kylo her second husband? Yeah. I appreciate listening to you talk Star Wars husbandos. It's good for the soul. I'm glad you think so, because that's all the content I have. That's all. That's all the content I really have. Any other content not related to Star Wars husbands is just like it's just a path I'm taking to get there. You know what I mean? That's all. Kylo is my second husband. As much as I hate to, you know, kind of relegate him to the shadows, Thrawn is better in every imaginable way. It's the truth. So, you know, Thrawn would dance circles around Kylo Ren. He would hurt Kylo's feelings big time. Make him big sad. Wow, poor Kylo. It's just the truth, you know? Like, I aim to be as authentic and honest for all you fine folks as often as possible, and that's just how it is. Okay, those are some nice shoulders. Should he be broader than that? I don't know. I think that's broad enough. Maybe a little bit. I'm gonna have his arm come out. Most of his body's gonna be covered by like explosions and Star Destroyers though, so it like doesn't have to be perfect as we get farther down, but he should hurt his feelings though. Yeah. That's what happens in my fanfiction. Just Kylo sad. Big sad boy. Okay. Thrawn 2, though, let's be honest, Thrawn 2, it's just, Thrawn, you know, on the outside doesn't look sad. Kylo stomps around like a tantrum-throwing child, and Thrawn is just like, I'm gonna go look at art, listen to music. Nobody bother me. Eli, I'm not taking calls to the inner sanctum today. Not not taking any calls. Tell the Emperor. Tell him. I'm busy. I'm busy, man. The large space prince dictator himbo content is better when he's sad. Large space prince dictator himbo. This is the new content. This is the content I aim for starting now. That's it. Okay, let's clip this. Let's do a clipping mask. Let me turn my little boop boop off. I stand by it, as you should. Be true to yourself, girl. Don't let anybody stop you. It certainly won't be me. Okay, let's do this. Let's get like a we've got a lot of blue dabba dee dabba die happening here, and I like the blue, but we're gonna need some more red. So I'm gonna put like some red and purple tones in the darkness of his uniform, okay? Because there has to be another tone that I use for this. I've just made like a black silhouette, which is chill, but like it's gonna need something, you know, like it's gonna need something to give it a little bit of form. And I think that purple, kind of closely resembling the red in his eyes, is gonna work for that. It'll really have to be like kind of subtle, but something that's related without being like so outrageous that it just doesn't look right. Also, I'm gonna turn the background back on because it's really hard for me to see. It's really hard for me to see that. In fact, maybe I won't turn the background on. Maybe I will add a secondary background just for observing. When the background is too bright a white, I can't see dark colors clearly. I don't know if that happens for anybody else, but like this really improves the visibility for me. Otherwise, like my eyes are really strained and it kind of hurts in my face. So we're gonna do this. Let's grab like this, and I'm gonna carve out some things real quick that are gonna be very very rough, very loose, just to start giving this a little bit of form, so that when you look at it, it's not like, you know, just flat. It needs to be 3D a little bit. I need to bring in his shoulder like so, and then have this shoulder kind of coming out because he is turned, but you can see how like adding those little pieces like that start to like really make it look instead of like a straight on kind of thing. This starts to give it definition of like it's going he's facing in this direction a little bit, you know, he's facing like out, sort of. Yes, neutral backgrounds are better on the eyes when you're working. I agree. It definitely, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've been having some trouble with my eyes lately, and it makes me really nervous. I got glasses recently, and I realized that needing glasses does not make me like less capable or competent as an artist in any way. There are plenty of fabulous artists out there who wear glasses, but it's been really difficult and really stressful for me because I've never had a problem with my eyes. I've never not been able to see as clearly as I wanted to ever before in my life. And so like I'm noticing now that when I sit down to paint, my eyes get strained really easy. I have pain in my eyes. I had to go to the optometrist and like handle it. and get some prescription lenses and start taking breaks more often to really keep an eye on it, so to speak. And I got a lot of anxiety about it. It's just a weird feeling for the first time ever, like realizing that I'm not gonna be young forever. My eyes are gonna go at some point in my life, and I don't know, like, the contemplating the fact that one day will come when I can't see well enough to do what I have always done has been on my mind a lot lately, and it's very distressing to me. I'm in front of a screen all day. I need filter glasses. Yeah, mine. So I have prescription lenses, and I got them to have like the blue filter. I don't know if that really works, but I got it just in case. I was like, give me anything. Save my eyes. I need them. I've had glasses my whole life. I can see without them, but staring at screen is when I wear them the most. Okay. Whenever I eventually get new prescriptions, I want to get the blue filters too. I recommend it because, you know, I was a little concerned at first because I thought that, you know, maybe it would like change the color of what I'm looking at too much, and like maybe I would be like, is it worth it to get something that has like a filter in it if it's going to alter the way I see color on my screen as I'm working? Because the point is to get them so that my eyes don't hurt so much, but like, am I gonna have to alter the way that I paint and take them off every so often anyways? But it wasn't like that. It's not. I had feared that it would be an issue, but it's not. The color change, there is a color change, but it's very slight. It's not a noticeable difference, and for the most part I can't even tell, and my artwork looks the same to me when I'm not wearing them as it does when I do. I'm gonna take these shoulders down a little bit, make them a little more shapely. He needs just a tiny bit more definition in certain places because it does look a little bit flat, but we're gonna work at it. Now your eyes adjust to it. I wear non-prescription blue filters sometimes. Yeah. I have very bad eyes. Always have. It's scary. It's a scary thought to think that my eyes could go when I'm older. Yeah, you know, and it's something that I've never contemplated. You know, it's one of those moments where I just thought to myself, I've never thought. I make jokes like, oh, I'm getting old, you know, but like to actually contemplate the idea that, you know, at some point I won't be able to see the way I always have. It's kind of one of those wake-up call moments where I was like, I really should be a lot more thankful for the vision I do have than I have been in my life. It's one of those things that I have taken for granted, for sure. So yeah, a little bit of art anxiety for you guys. Changes in my life that I've been thinking about lately. I don't know if anybody, aside from those of you chit-chatting, can relate. Any lurkers who wants to chime in, but you know, that's definitely something that has been interesting for me. Okay, this is very generic, but that works for me because like all of this down here, like that's gonna be covered. I just need his shoulders to show. And this is actually, it's too purple, obviously, right now, but now that we have like these values in, I can start coming in here. Let me grab my sampled brush. I can start coming in here and really adding to it in a way that is impactful. Because I want this like fitted. I want to give it like a V shape, sort of. Something like that. Something like that. I'll just kind of, boom, pull it down. Because I think he's very, you know, that's when I think of Thrawn, I think of his uniform being very starched. Very particular. But But we have this in, so now we can come in and do stuff like this. Where over the top of this, I could do actually. Before I do an adjustment layer, I want to grab like some blue. Let me grab this right here. Grab like some of this blue that I've been using in his face. It's a bit saturated, well, very saturated, but like kind of throw this on here, and throw that on blending mode. That's, ooh, okay. That is like dark, where we could add something to it. It's almost black, but I kind of want a little bit, I want a little bit of that other tone to peek through. Let me see if darking could work, but it's probably going to be darken, honestly. It just, if I add some more brighter values into it, it'll probably do what I want it to. Ooh. Nah, that might be it right there. What is that, pin light? Okay. Yeah. Let's do like a brightness and contrast. I just want to contrast that a little bit. Bring it up slightly so that I can see it just a little bit better. Just something, so it's got that blue, it's got that reddish tone in it, and now we can play a little bit more. Water Tiger, what's up? Welcome in. I never thought about it till I got an RSI, and that changed how much I push myself quite a bit. Sarah, same. I got an RSI a few years ago, and I deal with flares sometimes. Whole arm goes numb. So frustrating. It's important to take time to be kind to yourself. Only so much you can control in life beyond that. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I didn't do is I did not post a link in my Discord. Painting Star Wars things. Hold on. Let me go get the link to the stream. I'm posting on my phone real quick. 1 second. Oh my god. My boyfriend's in there saying that I'm lying. What do you mean? What do you mean, jerk? Oh, okay. Okay, sorry, I was getting ready to say everyone, come hang. I was in the process. I was in the process, baby. Come on. Sure. Listen, Joe. I know how to do my job, okay? Ugh. That said, I'm also guilty of not taking my own advice, getting up to stretch now. Bro, I do that all the time. I'm like, listen, everybody, here's some cool art advice. You should do this because it's good for you. And then my dumb ass at home, like, why do my wrists hurt? It's like I should have been doing, it's like I should have been taking care of myself this whole time. Why? So weird. So wild. Wow. You know? Why on earth do my hands hurt all the time? I wish someone would, I don't know, give me some advice in the creative spaces I frequent. Not me, though. Not my advice. Other people. Other people. I need them to do that. How dare they? When you get in the zone, it's hard to stop. Almost like my actions have consequences. How dare they consequent against me? So rude. Didn't say it's easy. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? Okay, I like this, but I'm also not liking it. Flatten it? Okay. Fuck it. Okay. Yeah, it's awkward. It's awkward. Hold on. Yeah, I don't like when consequences consequent against me. I feel like I'm being attacked. It's like that meme of that girl standing in her dirty room, looking around like, who's done this to me? Me looking around at my life, wondering why things are exactly the way I put them. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. I just need some time to work it. Is it working? Let me work it. On my stream now. Trying hard to work it. He just doesn't seem Thrawn-esque. It's not regal enough. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Select multiple. You guys ever do this where you draw something, you spend a bunch of time like drawing a perfectly good thing, and then you just start over? You ever do that thing where you just hate what you made and you make it again? I just want these shoulders to be a little more defined. I also want my shoulders to be a little more defined. Baby, your shoulders are fine. JJ! Hey, Jay. Do a little something, something. Oh, you know what? I have reference specifically for, like, men in suits. Men in, like, really nice suits. That's what we're gonna look at for this. Because that's what he needs. He needs to look... I want his Grand Admiral's uniform, or his Ascendancy uniform, to also look like the men in suits on the cover of romance novels. Because that's the kind of Star Wars art we make here. You thought this was going to be canon? I lied to you. This is Armani Thrawn, okay? This is... This is Armani Star Wars. Star Wars on the runway. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Perfection. Okay. He goes. We're gonna put this down. I'm gonna hide. Oops. I'm gonna hide this. I'm gonna turn this lower so I have a general shape. Okay. This is the problem here. First of all, let me scribble a little bit of this out. I'm gonna scribble out some of his neck because the length of the neck that I selected is looking a little weird to me. Give me a second. Hear me out. Hear me out. Thrawn, but this way. Let me grab some of this bright color. Lol, walk that runway. Yep. Our Thrawny. Oh, Cody. Have I told you recently how often you speak to my heart? You feel replaced? What? Oh, damn. We have flirting on stream, and for once, it's not me. I've pointy boy shoulders. Exactly. You're not replaced. You are irreplaceable, darling. Completely irreplaceable. There's only one J. Only one that can do what you do. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the spiciest of all? Usually J. Okay, a little straight neck. Alright. Here we go. Don't butcher it. Let me move this up. Move this down. Oh yeah. Okay. This way. Oops, brush. We want that way. His arm's gonna go behind him. Oop. Okay, this is a pretty trash sketch, but give me a second. I just need to get something in there so I can start to visualize it. And I also need to make sure that he has his little... He has his little thing. And his, oh yeah! We give him a waist. We give him a nice waist because the Ascendancy uniforms have like the belt. There's gonna be a belt here. And it's like the tunic is tucked into it. It's a very nice look. Very, very nice look. I don't know if the fandom will appreciate me cinching his waist like he's wearing a corset, but I mean, do your own fan art, you know? If you don't like it, do your own. Make your own stuff, okay? This is what's in my heart. I would also like a nice waist. All right, well, it's settled then. More Thrawn, yeah. Wow, Val, wow. I'm just saying, are you not the spiciest of all? Are you not? Don't lie to me. Don't lie. If you say you're not, I'm gonna say that you're a pretend J. Very nice figure, Thrawn. Your shoulders are still pissing me off, though. Ugh! Still driving me nuts. Oh, you know what we could do? I forgot that I have Liquify here. I love Liquify. Liquify saves lives, bro. By lives, I mean the lives of us who need to practice our anatomy. Saves those lives. Delightful. Done. Let's see what it looked like before and after. I bet it's better. Yup. Yup. Usually am apparently, but also YouTube. And they're more strict than Twitch. Are they? Somebody, I mean, you know what I would really benefit from, I think, is like somebody telling me what I can and can't do here, because I just started streaming. I just started making stuff here without like looking to see if the rules account for the stuff I want to do or not. You know? Let me just do this and then erase. It's also difficult to make spicy jokes about you and Cho because you're basically big brother and big sister. Yeah. Yeah, you know. In the beginning it would have been fine, but now it's like, we're family. Okay. I like. Val likes. Now let's be a little more intentional with what I'm trying to accomplish here. Let me find the soft round brush, hard round brush. Hard round opacity? Yeah. Let me do this. And let me grab, go into my sliders. Grab like a dark color. I always try to steer clear of like using a straight black color, but not because I don't think that you should use a straight black, mostly because I feel like people will be mean to me about it. Because, you know, people always say like, you're not supposed to use black. And I'm like, what do you mean? What if you're a dark fantasy artist and you live in darkness? You know? What if this is where you reside? Val may like, but doesn't the fandom like? I mean, when we first met, Cho about banned me on many occasions for flirting with him. Val may like, but does the fandom like? Okay. I feel like those are talking about two different things. You mean, does the fandom like what I'm doing to Thrawn? It really depends, if that's what you're asking, it really depends on which part of the fandom you're in. I'm in the spicy fandom, and the spicy fandom loves this. You know? The spicy fandom loves this kind of stuff. All the fanfickers out there are into it. And those are my people. Those are the only people I'm trying to please here, except I just said earlier that I was also trying to please Star Wars, but I'm starting to lean more towards pleasing fan fiction people. I'm gonna have to put like some fabric movement here because all this is gonna be tucked into that belt. Very nice. This is looking way better. Do a little smoothing. Starting to look a little bit more like fabric and stuff. It'll get there. It'll get there. I'm gonna paint that out for now. I was taught the same thing in oil painting. I was told I should never be painting on my palette. It should never be on my palette. Make black by using the colors on the palette you use for painting and mix them with their opposite color. Yeah, you know, you're supposed to like make the black the color that other stuff is supposed to be. But you know what? I feel like when those rules were created, people weren't taking into consideration that at some point somebody was going to start, you know, drawing space daddies floating around in nebulas surrounded by planets. You know, they couldn't have known that this was where the peak of artistic society was going to lead us. They didn't know that. So, please don't tell anybody on Behance I said space daddies. Please, please don't tell. I think Doctor Who's still in here. I think there's a few lurkers from Adobe Live. Don't tell anybody I said this. I'm here. Oh no! Doctor Who? Yeah, Doctor Who. Doctor Who's a cool guy. Doctor Who's super cool. He's always in my my streams and it makes me happy. Art friends. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, I'm on my eraser. I was wondering, I was like, where did my... I'm gonna do the thing where I just start scribbling around and putting stuff. So here's the thing, guys. You guys have probably been through this a billion times, and I'm just gonna tell you about how it feels for me, just in case it feels the same for you. So when I really want to do a good job on something, I start being super precious about everything that I'm placing down. And what it ends up doing is it ends up all being bad. It ends up all being crap because I'm too worried about it. So what I started doing is just like throwing stuff on the canvas and not worrying too much about like where I put it, because if I put something down on my canvas and it looks like crap, I still gained knowledge from that. Like I still am like, okay, that's where it doesn't go, so let me figure out where it does go, that sort of thing. But like I start to throw things around and then I realize that it's not really that deep, and I can change stuff anytime I want to, and my paintings turn out better when I just start throwing crap down. So like I'm throwing like little spots of value onto the canvas here, and some of them don't look right, but if I stop worrying about them not looking right, especially I especially feel this when people are watching me paint, if I stop worrying so hard about it looking nice from start to finish as I go through the process, like kind of let go of that fear a little bit of keeping it perfect because I'm live streaming. My paintings always end up being so much better than they would have been if I was just like carrying around that fear of like it's not looking good enough in the ugly face. And that's just kind of an impossible unfair thing to put on myself, you know. It really is. It's not good to do that to me. My painting is not going to look perfect from start to finish. I'm not a master that way. I'm starting to realize that the people that I admire a lot and look up to as far as, you know, illustration and stuff goes, their stuff doesn't look perfect start to finish either, and I don't know why I assumed that mine had to. So I'm just throwing stuff around. I start with blocks of value when I paint, no details, just base values for each area. Yeah, that's how you ought to do it. Really, that is how you ought to do it. Val is not a master. She's a well-educated paint goblin. Can I put that in my bio? Well-educated paint goblin. Did 6 years at the University of YouTube. Shit talk till I got to the top. The usual. Everybody does that, right? Yeah, that's already starting to look like a legitimate outfit. I really should stop worrying more often. I'm probably gonna do that. Well-educated paint goblin. Self-educated paint goblin. That's what I should say. Self-educated paint goblin. Just to let everybody know right out the gate exactly what they're getting into. This person is self-taught. She's a little bit strange. Okay. Let me flip my canvas again. Yeah, starting to look a little weird. Why? Because this. And the neck. The neck too. Because I just kind of carved it out really weird. And I made it super long, and it shouldn't be that long. Should also probably put that split in a slightly different place. There we go. And then he's got this thing. I honestly couldn't tell you what side it's on because so much of the reference images I have it like, well, maybe it does come from that side. It comes from this side, and this is the side that I want him to be positioned on with his head looking that way. So we're gonna do it that way. And it needs to, this is what's really going to give him some like definition in the body, is like the shape that I choose to make this thing. I don't know what it's called. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what this is called, honestly. The swoopy thing is what I like to refer to it as. It does the swooping. Goes down into his belt thingy with a swoop. 6 years at the University of YouTube with extracurricular classes taken at Twitch Trade School. Indeed. That's me. I don't know if I want this to pull so far over. Let's do a little of that. Some of this and some of that. Channel my inner SpongeBob. Bro, that was like... That episode of SpongeBob, I don't know if there's any SpongeBob fans in the house, but I love SpongeBob, and I'm not afraid to say it. That episode of SpongeBob, like classic SpongeBob, where he was like working on his essay, and he does the super fancy and he's like working all night on this thing, you know? He's working all night on it, and it's given us like this montage of him like getting business done. He's handling his business, he's making it happen, and then at the end of the night, he looks down at it, and he's got like one super detailed looking word. I was like, oh baby, I know. That's the feel right there. That's the feel. I've been there. You know what, guys? My boyfriend was right. He was like, you gotta stream. And I was like, but I'm tired. He was like, but when you sit down and you start streaming, you're gonna feel great about having streamed. And I do feel pretty great right now. Thanks, babe. Ugh. Okay. Let me make a new layer and grab something. I think we're gonna do like a blue. Maybe not that saturated. Boyfriend's no best. Yep. Sometimes, man. Sometimes. Sometimes. I get a good stream in. Oh, that was a good one. I'm proud of myself. What? That's looking pretty Star Warsy. It's looking pretty Star Warsy. Looking pretty good. We gotta put the ascendancy patch on him. We gotta do all that. We also gotta make sure he's got his little neck things. You know. I think he has like little these things. Like little tiny, yeah, and then one that goes over. I think he does. Pretty sure that's how it goes. And then, oh yeah, I like that. That's starting to look very official. What do you guys think? Get this collar in here. Yeah, that's it. Almost as if I know what I'm doing. And it's like up close, garbage. Garbage up close. Hot garbage up close. But like from far away, it's like, ooh, that's a whole collar. It's a whole outfit he's wearing. It's a whole outfit. I feel, however, like we need to do a little bit of this. Like I need to make my brush bigger, and I need to take this dark color and I need to like kind of darken this side. Make the side dark. A dark side, if you will. I do believe. And then might even need to liquefy this. Kind of bring that down a little bit. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Kind of shade that in, like so. I'm gonna kind of recede that into the background a little bit, give it a little definition. All right. Pretty good. My iPad is straight up dying and I have it plugged in. I accidentally left my iPad charger at the Adobe Studio. Very sad days. And I'm making do with one that I had just laying around for now. It sucks though because I ordered one and it came in the mail today and it's the wrong kind of charger. So I was bummed out. I was like, what did I do, bro? So now I have to wait for another one. And I have like kind of a flimsy dum-dum one that I hate. And it doesn't really charge my iPad the way I need it to. Is his head too big? It could be. It could be too big. May or may not be too big. Stop giving me warnings, iPad. That'll do for now, pig. That'll do. Stop giving me warnings. My iPad's like, are you sure? You sure you saw it? Like, yeah. Let's go ahead and actually I'm gonna need to, oh, that didn't work out. Let's go ahead and add some of this color back in here. Oh, it's laggy. It's like it charges a little bit and then it's like, wait, slow down. Back with grilled cheese sandwich. Ooh, that tastes delicious, I bet. Let me get like a soft round brush. That's almost doing what I wanted to do. For one grilled cheese, I like Colby Jack. Yep, it's pretty good. Payday Friday, so I need a Sprouts run. Delightful. I love Sprouts. I think we've had a discussion on the best grilled cheese before, Jay. I'm getting deja vu. Alright. My iPad is gonna die soon. I think I might call it here. You know, just a quick little hangout. Because, I want to charge it. I don't want my iPad to die. But I like this. You know? Starting to look like a whole guy now. Or half a guy. Half a man! Oh no! Stony just got in here! Oh! What's up, Stony? Oh no! You need to go to sleep. I know, I'm so tired. I probably slept like 45 minutes last night. It's pretty, maybe more than that. Maybe it was more like a couple hours, but I did not get good sleep. Yeah, I might take off. I need to charge my stuff and get gone. Joe told me, yeah, I'm very sleep deprived at the moment. That's why I almost didn't stream at all, because I was like, ugh, I kind of want to just take a nap, but I hope to catch one of your other streams soon. Yes! I'm actually going to be live on Adobe Live a couple of times next week. On Tuesday, I'm doing an episode of Create Tips with Cody Bear, actually. Cody Bear is my guest, so if you guys want to come through and hang out with me and Cody, The Spooky Cute Duo is at it again, and we are actually going to be designing stream overlays, which I realize that I am sorely lacking in stream overlays for my own channel, so maybe that's what I'll do. But Cody and I have been designing like unique stream packages for years and years, which I'm sure a lot of you folks have seen some of our shows. Yeah, so we're gonna be, oh, you taking off? All right, adios, lady. So we're gonna be doing a stream dedicated to, you know, what makes a good streaming package, what kind of scenes and things do you need to have, and we're gonna be designing some cool designs and things. And I'm actually, if you guys tune into the stream live or check out the VOD afterwards, the replay, there'll be a link for you guys to download so that you can download like a basic pack of like streaming overlays. But if you tune in live, you can design, you know, and kind of customize them along with us during the show. Oops, there goes my, well. But yeah, when is this again? This is gonna be, hold on, I'm gonna come over here to my, I think my face cam is off. Yeah, we'll just look at this because my screen is messing up, starting to die. It's going to be on Tuesday at 1 to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we'll be streaming for an hour, customizing some cool templates I'm putting together for you guys. And I guess you guys could just download what I have in the, what I'll have in the pack if you want to, but it would be cooler if you guys, you know, customized them, made them your own to create a unique streaming atmosphere if you guys want your own overlays. So that should be cool. And then on Thursday I will be hosting Claudie from Print My Soul for a cool design segment, so if you guys want to tune into that, that'll be happening as well. And then I will do the regular streams on the weekend. Oh no, actually, I'm gonna be doing an event in person in Sacramento on Friday evening, I believe. I'm doing the Adobe Create Now event. I don't know if the RSVP and stuff is still open, but I will be doing a short presentation on the stage there. I don't know if anybody's in Sacramento, but I can grab, let me grab the Create Now. Adobe Create Now. Bop, 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 bop. Adobe Create Now events. Bow, bow, bow. Create Now. Where are the, hold on, I'm gonna find this page. Because I got tagged in it. Let me go to, give me 1 second, guys. There we go. And Create Now, Sacramento. Yeah, check this out. Hold on. I'm gonna pop back over here. Can I close this thing? Close all windows. And I'm gonna bring this up in just a second. Hold on, let me slide on over here. And I'm gonna come over here to my work. I'm gonna have to resize this a little bit because I did mess around with it, so you guys are gonna get a little weirdness. Let me fix it. There we go. Adobe Create Now. I'm featured on the page, which is actually really freaking cool. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. So if you guys go to event@adobe.com, Create Now Sacramento, you can see it's like there's an RSVP button. I don't know if there's any more RSVP slots left, but you guys can certainly go for it. It'll be on the 22nd at 5:30. And there's like a presentation from the evangelist Paul Tranny, who'll be doing some cool stuff, and then I will be there as well, doing some cool things, and then Megan Arnold is hosting it, so if you guys want to pop in, see if there is some RSVP slots, you can show up. I might bring some stickers with me if anybody happens to be from stream. You guys can have some cool merch thingies, if that strikes your fancy. Kaka! Yeah. Did they use the photo of you leaping off the bed on that Twitch stream? No, they did not. No, they don't know about that. I pretend like that didn't happen. I pretend to be professional. Nobody knows that I did that. Except for you. So yeah, come through. Come through if you want to. I wish I could be there. Yeah, I'm excited. I've never been to a Create Now event, so should be neat. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing this week, and then we'll do Saturday morning cartoons on Saturday morning, and then we will do another one of these at 4 p.m. as we have been. So that should be cool. Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you, everybody who came to hang out. It was really great to see all of you guys. I appreciate y'all coming through. And that's it for me. Okay, bye.